Hi, everybody. Welcome to the Ecumenical Buddhist Society of Little Rock's 11:30 meditation, 30-minute meditation here on our Facebook page. My name is Mike. So I thought, as I often do, I share something I've been thinking about to help frame the next 30 minutes together, the next 30 minutes of meditation. So I like to sort of just riff on a short little topic. And I thought what I wanted to do would be appropriate given that it's a new year. And so in Zen, which is my particular tradition, we sometimes talk about what's called a beginner's mind, maintaining a beginner's mind. So like in anything in life, whether we're talking about meditation or, our jobs, or parenting, whatever, we tend to think that as we get older and we have more and more experience, that necessarily leads to us being sort of experts at things. And the same is true of people who meditate, you kind of start to think that after you do this for so many years, you got it, whatever. And, and people turn to you or ask you advice or questions because they see you as someone that has experience and is knowledgeable and knows. And again, the same is true of whatever across our lives. That's true. As we get older, we're turned to as experts. But this concept of beginner's mind, I think, is really good and helpful here at the beginning of the new year, because it reminds us that we're really all beginners. Every day, every moment. Every moment is a new beginning, to be quite honest. I know we celebrate New Year and we talk about these artificial concepts of time, years, months, days, hours, minutes. These are all things that we have created as human beings to help kind of hold on to as best we can this life of ours, and to measure it in some sort of a way. But really, it's nothing but an accumulation of nows. There's now, and now, and now, and those aren't necessarily 1 second apart. They're just a flow, like water flowing down this river, right? So, every moment is a new beginning. And for any of us to assume that we, are knowledgeable or experts in anything is really, a misrepresentation of what really is. And every moment, it's so important to come back to each moment as a beginner, because every moment is a new beginning. So I say all this in my rambling style, because I've been thinking about it a little bit. I say this for myself, to remember that, we don't approach each new moment with some set of experiences that are going to somehow help us know what to do with the new moment. Because the new moment is new. And applying what happened in previous nows really does nothing to help this moment. So I guess what I'm saying is, as you continue your own journey in meditation, I do hope you're on a journey. I mean, if you're just trying this out for the first time, that's terrific. But maybe you're also thinking about starting your own meditation practice in the new year. Don't feel in any way self-conscious for being a beginner at it. If anything, rejoice it and relish this newness you bring to sitting. Even if it's uncomfortable, even if it's weird, the sensation is different, something you're not accustomed to, it doesn't make a difference. That's great. Hold on to that. Well, if any can hold on to anything, but relish that idea that you are new to this moment and you're new to meditation. And, and let that be okay. Let that be enough. Don't worry about experts. Matter of fact, anyone that's got experience in meditation, hopefully, is trying to always be a beginner every time. So that's me rambling, and I'll stop now because it's time for us to move into the guided meditation. Let me take a quick sip of my coffee here. Excuse me. I always like to have something warm here because it tends to be a little chilly in the winter here at EBS, which is where I am in our meditation hall. So if you're not yet seated where you like to sit, please, get yourself oriented and sit down, hopefully on a cushion, as I am, or if not, a chair is fine, but something that gives you some support under your tailbone and allows you to keep your back straight. So nothing that's too soft, like a couch or a bed, because then you kind of collapse, So we want to be able to sit on something kind of firm that gives us a posture that allows us to keep our head up and our chin up a little bit, neutrally up, right? Not jacked back, but just up. And our shoulders back a little bit, and our chest open and our heart open. And you can hear the difference in my voice, really, probably, as opposed to this, right, which is hunched and collapsed. You can hear when you open your chest and pull your shoulders back a little bit, how it opens up your airway. And therefore your voice sounds different. So just breathe. If you want to close your eyes here at the beginning, that's fine. We tend to recommend that we keep our eyes open because we don't want to get sleepy, we don't want to zone out. We want to remember where we are. And so keeping our eyes slightly open, gazing straight ahead and down, helps us stay grounded in this moment. Wherever we are. We don't want to take a trip and get sleepy and doze off. So we're breathing. Not doing anything fancy with our breath here, just really taking an inhale, but letting that inhale dig deep down into our abdomen, really filling us up with air all the way down to our belly. And then from that belly, from the bottom, pushing it back up and out, expelling all the air, not all at once, but gradually pushing it back out. And then repeating the cycle, pulling the air in, filling the lungs up, filling our belly and abdomen up. And then once again exhaling, pushing from the bottom, the diaphragm, like you're squeezing air out of a balloon. So that's what we do with our body. We're just watching our breath. Our hands are on your lap or on your knees. Checking our posture, trying to keep our shoulders back a little bit and our head up. Again, so we can breathe more easily and completely. Each breath is a new breath. And any thoughts that seem to be rattling around your mind and perhaps distracting you, just know that that's fine. No need to do anything with those thoughts. No need to engage with them. No need to be upset that you're having thoughts. No need to think that you're failing in some sort of a way or you're not doing it right. You're doing it just fine. Thoughts come and go. Thoughts are always trying to get us tangled up. So see them for what they are, just as natural occurrences in the mind. They come and they go. There's no need to get tangled up with them and wrestle them to the ground or try and push them away. Just let them float about you. And then as soon as you do that, next thing you know, they're gone. And then another one comes, and that's okay. It'll go too. We're seeking to make peace with these thoughts. We're seeking to accept them, not agree with them, but just accept that they exist and they're there. And let them do what they do. So you can sit and just watch and breathe. And that's what we'll do together for the next 15 minutes in silence. And then close to 12, you'll hear me ring the bell. And I'll have a few things to say before we go. Thank you so much for taking time out of your day to share this with me, and I hope that that little break was helpful and helped rejuvenate you and give you some rest going into the second half of your day and the rest of this week. I know it did me. Bye-bye.